The 50% off all Z token items Black Friday sale for Adventure Quest is going to be coming back this year on 16 November with this week's release. So watch on to find out how to best spend your tokens on items that are strong and relevant in today's meta. How's it going, guys? I'm your host Cauldron Gaming. Welcome back to another very special Adventure Quest video, and today we are back with our yearly Black Friday shopping guide, okay, and this year will be the 2023 version. Okay, so a little quick introduction to what Black Friday means inside of Adventure Quest. So Black Friday comes around every year around the 2nd or 3rd week of November. So this year I think it came a little bit early. It is going to come out on 16 November this year, which is this Thursday. Okay, so by the time this video is out, Black Friday will not be here yet. So please do not go ahead and rush and buy your things right after you see this video. Wait until the release comes out. Okay, hopefully the release will be on time. There'll be an announcement on the page, on the Battle page and all that when it comes out. And of course, if you're part of my Discord, I'll go ahead and ping everyone to let them know once the sale goes live. So hold your horses. Do not go ahead and buy your stuff right after watching this video because I'm going to release this video on Tuesday and the release I think will be on Thursday or Friday for my time. Alright, so everything inside of the game that causes Z tokens will be half price with a few exceptions, and the exceptions are only like I think it's the inventory slots as well as the shared vault. Those are the only things that that cost tokens that are not going to be half price. Other than that, everything else in the game that causes tokens are actually going to be half price. So if you're looking to go ahead and make your Z token purchases now, Black Friday is usually the perfect time to do so. It's also why we always advise new or returning players to wait until Black Friday before doing any big or large purchases, because you're basically getting double the value. And it's even better this year because we have a 50% Z token sale that is ongoing right now all the way until somewhere early next year. Normally we don't have a 50% sale together with Black Friday. Usually we get 35%, or sometimes we don't even have a sale at all. So this year, I think because of the Josh Strife video, Artix Entertainment decided to make the decision to have the sale early and to give us a 50% sale. So this is actually the perfect time to go ahead and buy your token packages and spend them during Black Friday. With that being said, this year's video is going to be a lot shorter than previous years for a few reasons. First of all, I recently did do a tier list on the Golden Gift Box as well as the Z token package items. So please go ahead and check out those two videos. I'll link them in the card in the top right corner of the screen right now. So those tier lists will give you a good idea on what is good to buy and what is not good to buy. Of course, after watching those videos, you are free to seek out other opinions, and please, very importantly, go ahead and ask again in my Discord server whether or not those items are good for the build that you're using, because not every item is going to be great for every single build. Okay, there are very few exceptions to that rule, but most of the time it really highly depends on what build you are currently playing and what build you like to play to determine if an item is right for you or not. After all, you don't want to be wasting your hard-earned Z tokens, right? Okay, so I will not be covering Z token packages, nor will I be covering the Golden Gift Box items, since I already covered those in the tier lists, okay, and they are pretty updated since they came out like less than a couple of months ago. Also, the new Ashen Conqueror Bow Z token package item, I think that is this year's Z token, Black Friday Z token package item. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to release another new package for Black Friday. Normally they do that. I don't know if Ashen Conqueror is this year's one, but if it is, I would say it's pretty mid. It's not as good as past year's package items in my personal opinion, but that's not to say it's a bad package either. I think if you're playing a Ranger build, it's an okay pickup, but I wouldn't say it's a priority pickup. So if you're a Ranger build and you have most of the other priority packages picked up already, then you can consider picking up Ashen Conqueror. Otherwise, if you're none of the above, then I would say like if you're not playing a Ranger or if you don't have the other priority pickups yet, then I would say that package is probably a skip. I don't know if they are going to return the other Elemental Doomlight packages. They usually do, but if they do, then go for the energy variant one. Okay, so that's all I have to say for the Golden Gift Box as well as the Z token package items. Now on to the other Z token items that are worth buying, that are relevant to today's meta in 2023. Now, first off, I will not be covering seasonal items simply because not everyone is going to have seasonal items, and if you already have it, then you're probably just waiting to upgrade it. So I see no point in covering them now, because if you don't have it now, you are probably not going to be able to get it. And if you have the paintings for it, then you can just go ahead and look back at the other videos that I made during that particular season to reference what good items you can get. Alternatively, you can just ask me in the comments or in my Discord, and I will let you know. Keep in mind, the game is always changing, so just because something is good many months ago doesn't mean it may be good nowadays. So always do your due diligence. Go ahead and ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Even if I'm too busy to answer you, somebody else will be helpful enough to answer you and let you know whether or not an item is still worth picking up or not. With that being said, let us jump right into it. So first off is obviously going to be your house and your museum house estate item. Now, there are many benefits to buying a house, and obviously the best one is it gives you extra tokens after you have it for a while. So this means that it's more of an investment item than it is anything else, and it's the only item that lets you grow Z tokens inside of this entire game. The longer you keep your house, the longer and more value you're going to get out of it when you sell it in the future. Now is also the best time to sell your house during Black Friday. So once the release goes live, you can sell your house and then you can buy it back at half the price. Of course, your interest rate, the percentage at which you earn the interest, the percentage will remain the same, but you'll be at the percentage of the price that you bought it at. So if you're going to buy it at half price, it's you're going to earn interest based on that half price amount and not the full amount. Okay, this is a question that I get asked a lot, so hopefully that clarifies it for many of you people. But you buy a house investment. Secondly, that gives you access to house guards as well as other people's house. So if you want to do house guard farming or something like that, that'll be really good. It also gives you access to the paintings. So if you bought a painting, that allows you to access past seasonal events as well as house guard farming. So that is actually very useful for those of you who are not yet max level, or if you want to farm gold. Very good. Okay, on top of that, it also gives you extra inventory slots as well as the ability to refill potions for those of you who have bigger houses. Okay, which house you want to get honestly depends on you. The biggest house is obviously going to be Sky Castle Mansion Estate. That is also the house that I'm currently using, but I recognize that not everyone will have that amount of cash to spend. So if you just want a house for investment, or if you just want it for the house guards, then just get the simplest one. The Forest 10 will do. It doesn't matter. Okay, another great house item to have, or rather estate item to have, would be to get the museum house item. That's probably the best item you will need. Best and probably only house item you'll need unless you are a whale. Okay, so the museum house item, what it does is it gives you one free golden gift box every month that you are active. Okay, so you can see, and you need to be a guardian as well. But of course, if you're buying tokens, chances are you likely already have guardian. If you don't have guardian yet, go and buy guardian before you buy token packages. I don't know why people buy token packages without buying guardian first, but yeah, so every month that you're active and you are a guardian, you get one extra free golden gift box. You don't have to level it up. It doesn't do anything. So you can just keep it at level 1 if you're too lazy to level it up. So these are the priority pickups that will get you more value the longer you hold them. Okay, as for the other house items, I get asked this question a lot. Which house items are worth getting? A house guard's worth getting? Is the portal worth getting? Is the guard tower worth getting? Yeah, all of these questions, and my answer to that is no, unless you are a massive whale, because they give you very little benefits for how much they cost. All of these, they're essentially just a waste of money if you ask me. Like every time there's a war, sure, you can send your house guards into battle, you can earn a little bit extra gold and exp, but when you are max level, it's really nothing at all. Like it's it's insignificant. One farming battle at level 150 is going to give you more gold than sending out all of your house guards and exhausting all of your resources combined. Yes, that is how insignificant the amount is. So there's really not a lot of reason to get it unless you're a whale and you just want to flex. So you can skip those. As for house guards, well, unless you're making a house gauntlet for people to try and challenge, okay, there's no reason to get those either. Maybe you might want to get like a few to stop your buildings from getting attacked, but end of the day, there's no reason to get them. I just got a few just so that my house, my estate items wouldn't get attacked. As for what is the minimum amount that you need to get, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you, but it's the power of the guards are based off the level, so just get something that's level 150, get a few of those until you see your house, until you see your estate items are no longer being attacked, then that is basically good enough. There's no reason to get more of it unless, like I said, you're a huge whale and you want to set up some sort of gauntlet for people to beat. Other than that, no other reason to get house guards. Okay, so that is it for the house and museum item. Next up, we have items inside of the Z token shop, so you can access it by clicking on elite items at the top over here, and we'll start off with the Z token item shop. I don't think there's anything good in the weapon shop. Okay, so first up on the agenda is the shields. Okay, so loading is taking a little while. Okay, shields, we have the Tropo Shield. So Tropo Shield is one of the best, if not the best offensive shield in the entire game in my opinion. So it doesn't defend well against any one particular element, but you're not really using it for defense. Rather, what you're using Tropo Shield for is for the ally round. Okay, so if you hit with earth, fire, or energy, there's a chance that you can inflict earth, fire, or energy ally round onto the foe. That means that you'll do more damage. Okay, it is one turn, so you can't really stack this, but you can keep using and it'll give you basically more damage on any of those elements. And I think this is one of the best, if not the best, offensive shield in the game currently, barring your shield cakes and your Cauldron shield. So yeah, priority pickup for sure. Next up, we have Ebony Sepulture Form. This, I would say this is more of like a niche pickup. Okay, but I still consider this useful because of how strong the Paladin armor is. What this does is it comes with a skill that allows you to undeadify your foes. You do have 5 free undeadifies that are guaranteed every day with the Zorbek ally assist, but like I said, those are limited to 5. After the 5, you'll need to pay tokens or you need to wait 24 hours in order to get another 5. With Ebony Sepulture Form, you are no longer limited anymore. You can cast the skill as many times as you like, and then you can sit in Paladin armor and just cheese everything. Of course, bosses that have form shift immunity will be immune to this, so that is one downside of it. But it's still pretty strong, especially for bosses that hit with many elements and are not immune to form shift. So this is also something you can do to cheese them. But I would say this is a niche pickup. It's definitely not a priority pickup in my opinion. Alright, the last few items I want to talk about here are the miscellaneous items, and that is Ever Frozen Shard as well as Urn of Daring God. Why these are good is because these are based off the old standard resistances. So Urn of Daring God is going to give you fire and energy resist minus 10%. It's not the old modern take half damage from those elements. Instead, it's the old minus 10% miscellaneous items, and it gives resistance to not one but two of those elements. So that makes it good for monsters that hit with those two elements, or if you just want to compress them. Okay, Ever Frozen Shard on the other hand is water and ice. It also gives a small boost to some of the stats, but that's not what you're getting it for. You're really getting it for the defensive purposes. Do you need these items? I would say no. The modern miscellaneous items works fine, but if you are fighting a monster that hits with fire and energy or hits with water and ice at the same time, then these are going to be your best bet in my opinion, because they do cut the damage. They do reduce each resistance by 10%, which is way better than the modern miscellaneous items if you're defending one specific element. Alright. Next up, we have your Shattered Horizon miscellaneous item, and you can get this from Warlick's Mage Shop. Okay, Dragonlon. Okay, you want to click on quests, Dragonlon Keep. And you can get this from the Darker Memories quest. So this is a modern miscellaneous item. What is good is it's essentially a darkness version of the Earth of Osiris miscellaneous item. So it heals you back for half of the damage dealt rather than cutting the damage in half. You can combine this with some heal shenanigans like the recent heal boosting items that came out. You can do that to basically heal back more damage than half, which makes it good. Is it a priority pickup? I'm going to say no, but it is a very good miscellaneous item. If you want to play with the healing stuff, you can absolutely get a lot of value out of this. Alright, next we have the Chaos Cauldron Shields. Now, these are seasonal items, okay, to Morrowind. But Morrowind does come around during, Morrowind will stick around for Black Friday every year. So this is why I included it in, because every Black Friday, you're still going to be able to access this. So in order to get it, you want to click on today's event and go to Morrowind, and the Morrowind seasonal shop is here. I have no idea why they didn't put this together with the other limited time shops, but whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so the Chaos Cauldron Shields I covered those shields about a month back and they're actually really good. I'm going to be upgrading the shields to their max level, and I will do a separate testing video once the Black Friday sale goes live, as well as upgrading a bunch of other stuff that I have and testing them out on camera. So these are very, very good shields. If you want to see exactly what they do, you can go ahead and check out the video that I did a while back covering the shields when they first came out. Okay, so if you don't have shield cakes and you don't have tropo shield, these are your next best bets for shields. Or you can also use them all in conjunction with each other. They all do different things, but they're all very good for what they do. One of the best shields in the game for sure. Alright, next up we have your Quake minions. So Quake minions, you want to go to travel map, sail east, and Quake Cavern. It's a small mini game similar to Doom. I covered this quest in a Nostalgia Quest episode a while back. Okay, that was quite long ago, but yeah. Quake minions, one of the best, if not the best damaging Earth gas in the entire game. So definitely worth picking up if you are a Beast Master and a Beast Mage, sorry. Because this uses MP and there's no SP cost available. There's no SP version available. So only get this if you're a Beast Mage, okay? But this is one of the highest damaging guesses in the entire game. So very, very good if you're playing a Beast Mage build. Next up, you have your Optical and Louis miscellaneous items. So you can get them from the Devourer Saga. Just click on the inn. Click on Devourer Saga. I'm going to skip the intro. Next, Chapter 2, the Beacon, okay? So you can get it from this quest. Okay, Optical is for Beastmaster builds. Okay, what it does is it gives hyper crit to your pet and guess. I get this question a lot. What's the statue looking like miscellaneous item that I'm always using? And that is the Optical miscellaneous item. Okay, it is the best item for Beastmasters in my opinion. Okay, it gives hyper crit to your pets, and what it does is it can boost your healing, it can boost your damage by a whole lot. So definitely one of the best miscellaneous items for Beastmasters. So I highly recommend all Beastmasters to pick it up. The next item is Louis. Louis miscellaneous item. It's a dodge slash item. It's pretty good for dodge slash. Is it the best dodge slash item? I would say might be tied with summoning stone. I don't really know which one is better, but it's still a good item to pick up nonetheless. So if you're playing a dodge slash build, you can consider picking that up. Alright, next up we have your Sephus item. So Sephus is a Talk Like a Pirate Day item, but Talk Like a Pirate Day is actually available all year round for those who are not aware. So you can go to Mage Shop, you can Explore Shop, and then what you want to do is you want to mix Bad Juice. Where is Bad Juice? Bad Juice, put it in here. You want to mix Magma Leaf, put it in here. And then you want to mix Murmazon Kelp, put it in here. And let's go. So that's how you access Talk Like a Pirate Day. Now, where is the shop? I forgot where the shop is. Give me a moment. Alright, so I found it. Sephus you can get from doing this quest. It is a rather lengthy quest in my opinion. So you click on its map, click on Hunt for Treasure, and then you want to do the regular boss fight, not the challenge boss fight. It is a weapon for Beastmasters. Okay, so if you're not Beastmaster, you can go ahead and skip this option. Okay, there's a clickable skill. One is for pure damage. The other one inflicts off balance, which reduces your monster's dexterity, as well as water elevator, which is pretty useful. Okay, so if you're a Beastmaster, you can consider getting that weapon. Next up, we have Fire Dragon Talent. These are your imbue spells. So you can go to the travel map over here. You want to sail east. And then you want to go south. And click on Warrior's Tower. Go ahead and do the quest. There's a few other imbue spells in here. The energy one. There's a light one. There's a poison one. There's one for dragons. But I think the most useful one has to be Fire Dragon Talent, or rather the only useful one is Fire Dragon Talent in my personal opinion. So you can go ahead and pick that up. On top of locking your attacks to fire for 1 turn, it also increases your fire damage by 50%, which makes it the best imbue spell in my opinion. Alright. Now, some other items that you can also consider getting, which are not that good anymore nowadays. There's your Terror set. Okay, where is the Terror set? I don't even remember anymore. Terror set, is it over here on the dragon? Is it over here on the travel map? Let's see. Terror set. I actually don't remember. Where is the Terror set? Is it here? Maybe it's from Warlick. Yeah, but Terra said because of the way stuns work nowadays and how many monsters have freedom, is really not that good anymore. No, it's not here. Okay, yeah, it's not that good anymore for your boss mobs. Against regular monsters, you can of course use anything you want. So, I wouldn't really, yeah, there it is. There's Terra set. Okay, everything is good there for fear except for the pet. The pet is useless, so you can go ahead and skip the pet if you're going to do the set. Uh, if you're going to do the quest for the set. Alright, another item is your White Knight Z. Okay, you can get it from Valencia shop as well, I believe. So White Knight Z, you can also get it from, not in Valencia shop, sorry. So you can get it from Guardian Tower over here. And Guardian Equipment, I believe. Guardian? No, not Guardian Equipment. Guardian Shop. Yeah, Guardian Shop over here. And it's also limited to 3 hits. On top of that, it also is only locked to range and magic. So for warriors, this is obviously a complete skip. So if you just want to see big damage, you don't really care about how useful it is with regards to damage caps, or if you're facing a boss with no damage caps, then yeah, this can still be good if you're a ranger or a mage. But other than that, yeah, not that useful anymore. Alright, the last one that I want to talk about, which is also rather niche, is from Miss Fixit. And you can get it from the Junior Squire's quest over here. That is the Iron Golem Pet and Guess. Okay, so it has ability that inflicts Mind Lock on your foe. So Mind Lock, what it does is it locks out the enemy's MP bar. This is not useful for 99% of the monsters inside of the game simply because they actually do not use their MP bar at all. So what's the point of locking out the monster's MP bar if they are not even going to use it, right? Okay, you can also get Robo Cockatrice, but I think that is not useful anymore. That's another stun pet that's very, very old. Okay, there's also your Giant Horror pet and guest, but I believe there are other forms of Dark Elevan which you can get, especially the updated Ninja Contract guest that only costs gold and doesn't cost tokens. So I know some people will ask, that's why I'm bringing it up, but I think those are kind of outdated and really shouldn't waste your tokens on that. And that is pretty much it, guys. My guide on the token items to get for this Black Friday. Let me know if there are any other things that I missed out, and let me know if you agree or disagree with the choices. Okay, this year I will also not be doing a mass golden gift box opening because I still have plenty of gift boxes left. And I do need to upgrade some of the items that I got, so I will personally not be opening the gift boxes this year. Maybe next year once I used up all my gift boxes. But I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. And yeah, alternatively, if you want to see like the full comprehensive list of every single item, including your, all of your other seasonal items, or if you want to hear opinions from other people, you can go ahead and join my Discord server over here. Okay, so my list here is mostly based off Yori's list that he has kindly compiled together. So shout out to you, Yori, for helping to compile this list. Head over to my Discord server. It's a thread that we started in the AQ chat, and you'll be able to see what everyone thinks of the other items as well, and maybe any other items that I did not mention in this video. So that'll be it. If you guys like this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Cauldron Gaming. Peace out.